So I didn't know if I was going to talk about this on my page because people already have a hard time believing the craziness that is happening in my life. And I was afraid that if I talk about this newer form of abuse that I'm enduring while in this program, I thought that I would push even more people away and make them not believe me. Before I start talking about this, please note that I am not manic. My rate and rhythm of speech is normal. My thought process is linear, and I am not actively in psychosis, which is what the people who perpetrate this crime want you to believe. I took this article from physiciansforhumanrights.org. This is a legitimate website with legitimate information about crowd control weapons, also known as directed energy devices or directed energy weapons. DEDs or DEWs is what you will see written often in the literature. So, directed energy devices are weapons that our military is actively involved in developing and testing. These weapons are going to be used for military and crowd control purposes, meaning they're going to start using these on protesters. And these weapons are basically, think like a taser, where they can shoot you and hit you with the taser and really cause harm and stop you in your tracks. These weapons are like that, except it doesn't have to be close range. They're very powerful, and there are different forms. So there are directed energy devices that will cause burning of the skin, and they're very painful, but there are also neurological directed energy weapons. The military is currently testing these, and they're being marketed to law enforcement and military agencies. It's very scary because the horrific program that I am in has started testing these on me. I know how unbelievable this sounds, but stay with me because it's happening, unfortunately. Directed energy devices can do a lot of damage to a target, and they're also very painful. The first time that I was hit with one, I had immediate tinnitus that started. My hearing went out in one ear, and then it started ringing and buzzing. It causes me to have a little bit of confusion and cognitive issues, memory problems. It's very painful. It can be an immediate like migraine or awful headache. Sometimes it feels like your ears are just like being split, like your eardrums are just being split open, like bleeding. It is so painful. And when it happens, it causes you a lot of vertigo and dizziness because it is affecting your ears the way that it does. And so it's extremely painful. It hurts. There's no way to get away from it. These are dangerous not just for the target, but the other people around the target. And so other people are getting the effects of these weapons while they're hitting me in public places with these. I don't know exactly what they're trying to test. I don't know if they're trying to test what the long-term effects of these directed energy weapons are, like they were trying to do with the syphilis study, where they literally withheld treatment from people with syphilis and let them die and become blind from not having treatment. I don't know what they're trying to do with this, but all I can tell you guys is that this is very painful. The stalking is horrible. The social isolation is horrible. But being hit with these weapons is probably one of the most painful things I've ever experienced. It makes you feel sick and dizzy and nauseous. It's caused me to have some tachycardia in the past. And like I said, it just causes a lot of cognitive disruption. It's hard to think. I know a lot of people aren't going to believe me, but just know that our military is actively involved in developing and testing these. They are using civilians, innocent Americans, as test subjects. I was put into this program as a test subject by a federal law enforcement officer, and this is starting to escalate and get more serious. And these are real. It's been documented. This article was written in 2020. You can Google and look up directed energy weapons, and there's a lot of information out there about them. And this is happening, you guys. I am being targeted and literally hit with military weapons.